Okay, so I listened to BTS for the first time ever 3 months ago, and I'm here to tell you what I really think about them and what I know about them at this point in time. So the first thing to mention is I think that they are humble, respectful, and I think they're cool. You can see in like the interviews and the videos when you see them about, they're very respectful, they seem very kind, they seem very like, not tame, but they just seem very like chill. You know what I mean? They just seem like they're just going about their business and they're just here to just make good music and make good stuff, you know? I know there's 7 of them and I know 3 of their names. I know Jungkook, I'm not sure if I've said that right, RM, which I know means Rap Monster, and Sugar. I know that Rap Monster and Sugar are the rappers in the group. I don't know what the other 5 do. I know they sing, but do they all sing? I don't know. I know that one of them, according to somebody who commented on one of my reaction videos to BTS, that one of them is also a producer who produces some of their songs. And to be honest as well, I have been putting off learning their names and learning about each of them because I don't know if any of you have noticed, but there's 7 of them. 7. It's not like your typical group where there's like 3, 4 of them. In this case, there's 7 of them, all with different looks, different styles, and I'm sure very different backstories in some ways. And I've certainly not been saying any of their names in my reaction videos because I don't want to get it wrong and embarrass myself. I thought this discussion between RM and Pharrell was pretty cool.
I was wondering the creative process, how it's different for you yourself, like In My Mind or Girl, or between the songs you made for the others, like the singers or the rappers, or like clips, grounding, of course. I just wonder the difference, from the scratch.
So when an artist walks in, they ask for something.
Like a track or idea?
They'll say, I just want something hard, or I want something darker, or I want, something that's like for the club, like,
banger.
You know what I'm saying? A banger, like. And so I'm considering what they're looking for, but I'm also thinking about like the texture of their voice and the patterns and the melodies that they do usually. Then I think about how I can give them something very different than they've ever done before. And so when you mix all of that together, a lot of times, an artist will say, man, that's a little different for me or whatever. And then I'll go ahead and reference it and, sell it to someone else. And then like oftentimes that same person will come back to me and say, man, why didn't you play me that? And I was like, I did play you that, but they weren't hearing it in that way.
Wow, that's the fun part.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
I think it's really cool seeing 2 artists talk about their craft, and as a music artist myself, I think and dream about speaking with other artists about what we do because nobody really truly understands it apart from music artists themselves. I like this interview that Sugar did.
They love you, I love you, but before you're known as Sugar, I read this somewhere, tell me if this is true, you were a food delivery guy?
네. 굉장히 잘했죠.
You were very good.
네, 좀 잘했었다는.
What made you good? You just.
네, 운전을 좀 잘했어.
That helps. But now you're who you are. Congratulations. I mean, you're.
In that clip there I just showed you, I particularly like because I myself, I'm currently a retail worker. So I get that. I have full pride in my job and full pride in the ability to do my job well. Sometimes when people talk about working in retail, they kind of talk about it like in a way that they're embarrassed, like they're not working some high profile job or something. But for me and for Sugar, we were good at our jobs. Do you know what I mean? I wonder if all of them are Korean because I recently learned that Lisa from Blackpink is not Korean. And that really shocked me because I just assumed that they're all Korean, which is, yeah. I know at the moment as well that they're serving that 1 year in the army, and I believe that's supposed to be back this year. And I know that during the time they've released some of their solo projects already, which many of you have told me to go and listen to, and I might get around to that at some point. But before that, I've got an even bigger surprise for you. After much request, will be finally watching the Bangtan 7 Guide to BTS video. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to learning more about them now. So when I make the next video of this, when I say what have I learned or what I know about BTS now after, I don't know, 4 months, 6 months or a year, I'm gonna be able to give you a lot more stuff. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.